Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to Green Plant Guide. Today I'm talking about one of the most easiest plants to grow, zucchini. You can grow zucchini every time, in balcony and garden. Personally, I can't ever imagine getting tired of zucchini. I want to share a complete guide with tips and tricks to grow organic zucchini. Are you ready for perfect zucchinis? Zucchini is also planted through seeds and seedlings, in pot or in garden, ordinary or vertically. How big my zucchini grew in garden? They get enormous, so they need a lot of space. I grew them outdoor from seed 2 months ago, and I saw this zucchini 3 weeks ago for getting seedlings. They are looking great and the perfect size for transplant. There's a lot of tips and tricks about sowing seeds. The best time to plant zucchini is early spring to late spring. In balcony and pot, if you provide good conditions, you can plant any season. Make sure that your pot is at least 15 cm deep. Plant zucchini seeds at right time. The degree of environment are different, so the time of planting is defined too. Plant them about 1 inch deep and 2 seeds per pot. They need at least 2 feet between plants for air to flow around the plants. When you have a small space in terrace or balcony, growing zucchini vertically. With proper spacing, the flowers are easier to locate by pollinating insects, and of course the fruits are easier to pick and prevent powdery mildew. The main enemies of zucchini plants is powdery mildew. This is usually a result of poor air circulation. Powdery mildew is just a fungal disease that turns the leaves kind of powdery and white. You can avoid this by making sure there is plenty of airflow. That means keeping plants properly spaced and of course keeping plants well watered. If leaves do get infected, clip off leaves earlier, you might have a chance of containing it. Another little trick to avoid powdery mildew or at least reduce the chance of it is to prune your zucchini plants. Pruning also promotes new growth. You should remove yellowing and dead or badly damaged leaves. When these leaves start crossing here, and this is only going to get much worse through the season, I like to go ahead and prune all the leaves that are crossing over each other. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Green Plant Guy. Thank you. Zucchini are very hungry plants. They produce so much. The big problem with leaving zucchini too long is that they get a bit yellow. I'm going to add a little bit more compost. So I'm going to add some chicken manure pellets in garden nut pot. You could use any general purpose organic fertilizer. The advantage is that the water doesn't run off and it carries the water, holds on to it so it can deliver it right down where those thirsty roots are. You can see that the roots are coming around the edges of the pot. Now let's talk about flower zucchini. Yellow flower on zucchini plants is the male flower. They pollinate the female flower, which is the flower that's on the end of the actual fruit, and then they produce the female flower a little bit later. The female have a more bulbous stem because that's the ovary. When female flowers open, pollen can be transferred. I know some gardeners will take a paintbrush and pick up some of the pollen of the male flowers, manually deposit it onto the female. Now let's talk about pest control. So you might find a lot of ants that are not going to do any damage. I always see them as a sign that there might be a more damaging pest present. So if you see ants on your plants, start looking around, turn over the leaves, see if there are any aphids around. I described on this video before. It's damage caused by larval flies. The yellow card is very effective in this case. This damage was related to the fly. I use organic method to control. Your neem oil is a key way. How do you keep your zucchini fresh and what variety are your preferred ones to grow? Let me know down in the comments. Cheers for watching, enjoy gardening, and I will see you in the next Green Plant Guide video.